Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Haley. We're talking about July favorites today, and before we get into that, which I cannot believe it's July favorites time, we have a lot of new subscribers here. So I just wanted to say hi. Thank you for subscribing. I'm Haley. I live on the Big Island of Hawaii. I was born and raised here. I'm a teacher. I'm going to be going back to work tomorrow actually. For the last 7 years, I've been an 8th grade English teacher. But just this year, I am switching schools to the school that's like literally right down the street from me, and I'm going to be a 6th grade English teacher. So that's a little bit about me. I just felt like we have so many new people here that I felt like I had to say hi. You know what I mean? So thank you for joining me in my little corner of the internet. I love it here, and hopefully you guys like it too. So I have some good things this month. I feel like I always say that, but I've been trying so much new makeup this summer because I've had so much time. My wallet is not happy about it, but I mean, I've had a great time trying it. So I feel like I have some really, really good ones that I'm excited to share with you. I also have one fail, which I think we'll just start off with the fail. Might as well get the negative thing out of the way. So I tried this Naturium fermented camellia creamy cleansing oil. So it's a gel to cream, right? No, it's a gel to oil cleanser, and it's supposed to melt away makeup and, you know, other impurities and things like that. It doesn't work very well. You have to use a lot of it to really remove makeup, especially if you wear as much makeup as I tend to. You can't use it on your eyes. And for me, I didn't even use it close to my eyes. And this burned my eyes so badly. They were still burning for a while after I used this. I tried using it twice, same thing both times. It just burns my eyes, even being near my eyes. I don't know what's in this. But normally I really like Naturium's products, so I was kind of disappointed by that. And then besides that, it just doesn't remove makeup very well. You really have to use a lot. I do not recommend this, unfortunately. Now, their purple balm makeup remover is amazing. My new favorite makeup remover. So Naturium still makes some really good products, but this one is a dud. Okay, this one is so good. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Liquid Highlighter. I feel like I've been talking about this a lot in videos because it's a really versatile product. You can use it under makeup as like a primer, a glowy primer, kind of Charlotte Tilbury-esque, or you can use it as a liquid highlighter on the high points of your cheeks. It is beautiful when you just tap it on your cheeks. Just gorgeous. So I love this product. Also, if you watched my highlighter, was it my highlighter declutter? No, it was my primer video. I have a foundation and primer declutter video that should be up. This is a dupe for the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. If you liked that product, of course, Becca now no longer exists, but if you loved that product and you're really missing it, this is a good dupe for it. Like the finish is similar on your skin, really similar. So it's cool that that's a dupe. Highly recommend that one. Of course, Physicians Formula is a little bit more expensive at the drugstore, but it is still a drugstore brand. Actually, almost all of these are drugstore, which is exciting. The next one I want to talk about is the JCat Rockin' Glitz liquid eyeliner, and it's in their shade Diamond Dazzle. So they have other shades. Their other shades have shimmer in them. This is the only one that's matte. I really like this, you guys. It has a super precise brush tip. If you like brush tip liners, you might really like this one. The only caveat I have with it is that it's not very pigmented. So there's one swipe. It actually looks okay right there. I have to go over this maybe 2, maybe 3 times if I really, really want some pigment. But if you do that, it's perfect. It literally lasts all day long. It's super easy to create a wing with. Again, I didn't use that one today because I had a different video to film, but I have lots of videos recently where I'm using this. I can link some below. Actually, basically any of my previous videos besides this one, I will have used this. And this is in, oh, sorry. I always think that the shade is Diamond Dazzle. It's not. The shade is Tuxedo Mask, but I feel like JCat is a really underrated drugstore brand. You can find them at CVS. Their powder foundation is really good. I feel like I've tried one of their lipsticks that I liked too. So I feel like they are underrated at the drugstore. But yeah, I really like this, especially if you like brush tip liners, you will really like this. Oh, my love, you guys. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Contour Beauty Wand. This is incredible. I have wanted to use this. I've had to force myself to use other things, but since I bought this, I've wanted to use it every single day. I do have it on today, but there's a lot of powder over it because I was trying out 2 different powder bronzers, but I am wearing this today. Gorgeous. This is so pretty. The way that it blends into your skin, it's the fastest product like this that I have tried. I have not tried the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I have tried the Flower Beauty one and the Tarte one, and this one applies the easiest out of all of them. I love the shade. It's Fair Light because it's perfect for contour. Here, let me swatch it for you. The only thing is it doesn't have a twist closure, so I wouldn't bring this on like a trip with you, but it is beautiful. I've also tried the blush and the highlight. I don't like them. At least they're okay. This is like an amazing product. Those two are just kind of all right. So I wouldn't say I recommend the whole line, but the contour is awesome. Highly recommend this one. Okay, moving away from the drugstore. A lot of these you'll have recently seen reviews on, but I pre-film a lot, especially as we're getting closer to me starting the school year. I'm pre-filming to make sure I still have some videos that are going up. But the Merit Beauty Flush Balm. So I said in that video where I reviewed this, Merit Beauty sent these to me. They asked if they could send me a little bit of PR, and I wasn't obligated to say anything. They're not paying me. I'm not sponsored, nothing like that. They just sent them to me in hopes that I would create content using them. Of course, there's always that. But this product, so they sent me this and a lipstick. The lipstick's good. I mean, it's not bad, but the Flush Balm is really where it's at. I mean, it looks like this. This is how it swatches. This product, I've used it in so many different ways. It's like you can't go wrong with it. It gives such a beautiful glow to the cheeks. So today I actually do have it on. I just take a fluffy brush. I put it on my hand like this. I dip the fluffy brush on my hand and then I apply it. You can see me demoing it in that video. I do kind of have it set today with a powder blush a little bit over it. It looks beautiful that way. I love it on its own too. If you weren't really wearing a lot of foundation, you could go on straight to your face with it. You could apply the brush directly to this for kind of a lighter wash of color that's still really pretty. This is such a versatile product and very much minimalist, effortless kind of beauty, which is what the whole brand is about. So I wanted to mention it in a different video to tell you that I really like this product. Like, it's not just because they sent it to me. I'm a big fan. I've used it every day since they sent it to me. So if that tells you anything, I really like it. And then I have 2 palettes, which is crazy. Like, I don't think I've ever had 2 palettes in a favorites video, maybe. And both are drugstore, although one's a little more expensive. So the first one, here are the 2. Might as well show you together. The first one is the ColourPop Deja Brew palette. This is the first ColourPop palette that I have loved. Their Send Nudes palette I liked, but I wasn't feeling an urge to keep reaching for it. This, when I first bought it, I was seriously using it every day, had to force myself to use other things. It's definitely a cooler toned palette, but it is so pretty. The mattes in here are like butter. They blend so easily, and the shimmers are beautiful. I mean, I have a whole review on this product too, just like gorgeous. So pretty on the eyes. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned this one. You can get it at Target. I've also seen it on ColourPop's website. It's so pretty. I have a video creating a whole look with that. It's a drugstore makeup haul, the most recent one that I've done. And then my other drugstore palette is this palette from Dollface, which I never heard of the brand. I've only seen it in my nearest CVS to me, and that's the only place I've ever seen it. I have a whole review and tutorial on this palette. This is one of the prettiest eyeshadow palettes I've ever used, drugstore, high-end, anything. It's so effortless. I feel like if you were new to makeup, if you're experienced with makeup, you would love it. The mattes are so soft and creamy, like they just blend so beautifully. Here, I'll swatch some for you. Just so gorgeous. But really, the shimmers are amazing. They look so foiled on your eyelids. So pretty. Really shimmery, really beautiful. If you're a neutrals lover, you will love this. If you love cooler tone neutrals, you'll love it. I talked about in that video, this is kind of great for all seasons. You can create some more fall looks with this section, winter kind of in the middle, and then spring, summer on the side here. It's just beautiful. I highly recommend. It's $24. It's definitely more expensive for the drugstore, but it's really pretty and I like it a lot. Okay, this last makeup favorite, I actually had to run to my purse to go get in my living room. It's the e.l.f. O-Face lipstick in Dirty Talk. This might surprise you because I have a whole review on the line. I think I tried 3 different shades, and I stand by what I said. I think these lipsticks are good lipsticks, comfortable, creamy, satin kind of finish. However, I don't think that the shades are that wearable. I totally stand by that. I think most of them are just a little bit too different. I don't know how to explain it. It's like almost like they're not out there enough for someone that loves crazy lipstick colors, but I think they're not neutral enough for like people that really love neutral lipsticks either. I don't know if that makes sense. It's funny because I tried these out and then I watched Allie Glein's review of these as well, and she said the same thing, that she didn't think that the shades were that wearable. I was like, thank you. I feel like I was the only one that thought that, but apparently not. However, this isn't a favorites because I have changed my mind about this shade specifically. So this is in the shade Dirty Talk. It's a very cool toned nude kind of shade, almost like a purpley kind of brown, but it's actually really pretty. And I found myself a lot this month just grabbing it and taking it with me in my purse and throwing it on throughout the day to add some color to my lips. It is really pretty. I feel like I've also been wearing a lot more cool toned eyeshadow looks, as you could tell from these two palettes. And this does work really well with cool toned eyeshadows. So I have changed my mind on this and I have been reaching for it a lot. Like I said, the formula is good. It's kind of a more like satin, leaning still more towards creamy though. It is creamy and it obviously will come off throughout the day as you like eat and drink, but it is really pretty and perfect for cooler toned eyeshadow looks. So I have changed my mind about this shade specifically. And the formula I always liked. It's not bad. Again, like that Merit Beauty one. It's good. It's not bad. But I'm not like, this is the best lipstick ever. You have to buy it. But the shade I really, really like. So I do recommend getting this shade if you are in need of a drugstore cool toned lipstick. Okay, last but not least, this one is going to sound weird. This Bedhead Wave Artist tool. So I did this yesterday and this is the next day hair. Sometimes the next day hair with this looks really nice. I just slept really weird last night. It just kind of depends on factors, humidity, all that kind of stuff. But the first day that you use this, I get so many compliments. So we went over to my friend's house last night and I had waved my hair with this and she was like, oh my gosh, your hair looks amazing. It creates like mermaid waves. And I know that Jessica Braun likes tools like this. And so I saw it in Ross of all places. It was like $15. And I was like, oh, I've really been wanting to try a tool like that. So I tried it and my husband saw it and he was like, oh, I like your hair. It's very like Topanga from Boy Meets World. And I was like, oh, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm sorry it's not looking the greatest right now, but it's very interesting. You just have the flat side facing towards your head and you clamp it. And then I move it down, clamp it again, and just all the way. I feel like I'm still getting the hang of doing it quickly. I would say it still takes me about like maybe 20 to 25 minutes to do my whole head if I want to do it well, but it looks really, really nice, especially because I have long hair too. It definitely gives you that like mermaid kind of look. I've also seen these at TJ Maxx too. So if you've been wanting to try a tool like this, but you don't want to invest in a more expensive one, I would go to places like that and see if they have a tool they had a lot at both places. So they may even have this exact one or something like it and try it out and see if you like it. So I have really, really been liking this month. That's one thing I mean, of course, I'm excited to go back to work. I'm excited to meet my new students and teach a new grade level and all that. But I feel like I dress up a little bit for work just because I still kind of look young, even though I'm almost 30. And so I kind of dress up so that I look a little bit older. And I feel like part of that is hair and makeup too. So I'm excited to, kind of get back in the routine of that. Speaking of work, I have an announcement attached to this video because when you're seeing this, I believe it is August 1st. All summer, I have been doing 3 videos a week and I'm so proud of myself for sticking to it. So officially, I'm going to go back to 2 videos a week. Unofficially, I'm going to still try to do 3 videos a week. I just don't want to commit to it in case I can't do it because I really like to stick to my word on things. And if I can't regularly do 3 videos a week, I don't want to tell you that that's what I'm doing. So officially, I am going to be doing 2 videos a week. Unofficially, I'm going to still really try to do 3 as much as possible. I've been thinking about like, oh, maybe I could do 3 every other week or something like that. I have to get used to it because I used to commute almost an hour to work every day, one way. And so that ate up a lot of my time. I don't know now that I'm going to be working less than 5 minutes away if I'm going to have more time for editing or not. We'll just have to see. So like I said, officially 2 videos a week, probably starting next week, but unofficially, I'm still gonna try. So I hope that you guys will stick with me. Thank you so much to all of those who have subscribed recently. We gained like 500 more subscribers in the last 6 weeks, which is really cool. So I hope that you will stick around. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope that you will join us here. And if you are subscribed, I hope you hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye.